What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another comic book review video where I say words and you, the beautiful people, listen. It is I, your crazy Nicolas Cage, your steward of Gondor, your genius, billionaire playboy, basic YouTuber philanthropist, SuperCliff. And would you kindly hit that like and subscribe button for every little bit helps in this powerful, epic, majestic YouTube world. And today, folks, we are covering the finale to the Prey story arc in Thor, issue number 14, written by the King in Black himself, Donny with the art drawn by Klein. And away we go, as our story picks up where issue 13 last ended, where Asgard's army, Odin, Beta Ray Bill, and all of Thor's friends were about to confront the sinister Donald Blake for one final showdown. In addition, Thor, who's been trapped in Donald Blake's internal prison realm for the majority of this arc, was able to transfer his essence into the magical destroyer armor. Now, despite seeing just how badly outnumbered he is, Blake is still very much adamant towards doing battle, for Blake is so hell-bent in getting his revenge on Odin for essentially creating him to live a life that was just completely fabricated by lies. Therefore, Blake angrily is asking Odin as to why. Why did he do this to him? Why does he feel hurt and pain? And to be fair, that's a terrific question. But shut up, Blake, because immediately Blake's question is followed with a punch to the face from Thor, which sends Donald Blake flying backwards across the Rainbow Bridge. And my god, is Thor pissed off. Like, he is so pissed that immediately once Donald Blake gets back on his feet and calls Thor's hammer to him, within seconds, he's punched again in the face. Again and again, and my god, it's just non-stop face punching. However, Blake is still refusing to surrender. And just as Blake is about to smack the destroyer armor across the face, Odin in the background is like, screw it, and summons Mjolnir. However, Bill intercepts the hammer, believing that he is finally owed a weapon of his own. Bill then transforms back into his regular Beta Ray Bill self, aka Horseface. Bill then throws the hammer at Blake, which successfully knocks him down. And because Beta Ray Bill is the War Master of Asgard, he orders Doctor Strange to bind the villain by using the Crimson Bands of Krytek. Now, seeing how the fight is basically over at this point, Donald is still raging, as he's yelling saying that he'll never be caged again. But in response, Odin announces that it's actually his job to decide what should be done, since Odin was the one responsible for the creation of Donald Blake. And just as Odin is about to strike Donald down with his spear, both Thor and Loki step in to prevent Odin's killing move. And after seeing this fantastic work of art showing Thor exiting the destroyer armor, Thor basically dismisses Odin, telling his father, like, bro, you're not the king anymore, dude. I am. I'm the king. Shut up. Sit down, dad. Then, as a sad Odin leaves, Thor promises that there will be a reckoning between the two of them, but not today, since Thor has bigger fish to fry. And it's here where Thor orders Doctor Strange to release Donald Blake. Now, Blake is like, WTF, to which Thor is like, dude, you're my brother, and, you know, though Odin made you using Asgardian magic, Blake, there is still a part of me within you, so we are brothers. However, just because Blake and Thor are brothers doesn't mean Thor is unwilling to beat the shit out of his brother. Sup, Loki? Ask him for a reference. Therefore, after blasting Blake with a mighty thunderbolt, Loki walks over and Thor's like, alright, what do I do with this guy? Like, what now? And this is where Loki mentions that though Donald Blake was given the shit end of the stick, pun intended, the dude's done some pretty heinous shit. Therefore, Loki suggests that he deal with Blake. Now, Thor here is like, what are you going to do with Blake? Like, what's the deal, Loki? But Loki responds saying, dude, do you really want to know what I'm about to do to this horrible creation of filth? It might be a little bit gross for your taking. And Thor's like, actually, yeah, don't tell me. Ew. Afterwards, we see Blake waking up in a dark, spooky dungeon where a giant snake has its body wrapped around a chain that's hovering above Blake's face, Resident Evil style. And here we see Loki basically renouncing his title as the God of Lies and giving it to Blake, since Blake from the beginning of the story wanted to become a god. So basically Donald Blake is left to sit chained down on a stone slab with this giant snake dripping its venom into Blake's eyes, seemingly for all eternity. Or until a writer down the road uses Blake for a story. But I digress. And that, folks, was Thor, issue number 14. And hot damn, what a great issue this was. Like, God, like, I know, I'm a broken record when it comes to this man, but I just can't help myself. Donny is able to deliver yet another satisfying conclusion to one of his story arcs. Literally, this majestic man is simply one of the best writers in comics right now. Okay, well, actually, Jeff Johns might actually still be the one who's holding that MVP title, but I digress. Now, what's great about this issue is the amount of no fucks given with regards to Thor's attitude towards dealing with Donald Blake. Like, especially when Blake is giving a villainous speech, but is immediately punched in the face because Thor is sick of his nonsense. Love it. And although it was spoiled in Daniel Warren Johnson's Beta Ray Bill, it was still awesome to see Bill pick up the hammer and turn back to his regular horse self. Also, that ending where Loki has Donald Blake trapped with the giant snake and the image of the snake's venom dripping into Blake's eyes as an eternal punishment was wicked dark, but totally dope. And let's not forget Nick Klein's wonderful art. Literally, this issue had some of the best panels of this entire Thor run. So, great job, Nick Klein. Overall, if you haven't been reading Donny Cates' Thor, then stop what you're doing and commit to your civic duty. No, but seriously do that because it's totally worth it. And yeah, I can't wait for more to come. Thor, issue number 14, gets a sexy 9.5 out of 10. Giggity goo.